What's up guys, your boy Philip here from Spinnercraft. Thanks so much for joining me today. Guys, dude, we hit 50,000 subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for being interested in spinners and kind of being along this journey with us. From nobody knowing about spinners to everybody knowing about spinners and turning it into a sport and just creating something new. I'm just so excited. A lot of people think it's gonna end, and you know what? Maybe it's gonna die down a bit, but people who love to fidget, they're always gonna be there. And people who love to trick, they're always gonna be there too. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for being along with me for this journey to 50,000 subscribers. I appreciate you so much. And that really was the intention for me to start my big giveaway. For those of you guys that don't know, I'm doing a massive 100 spinner giveaway. That's right, we're giving away 100 of our big baller spinners, our #1 top selling spinner. So definitely go check out the link below the video. Share this with your friends, get them to sign up too, and hopefully one of you guys will win one of the 100 spinners. Also, today we're gonna do a little bit of a review. We're gonna do a review on, I mentioned this spinner before in the past, and you guys might have seen it on the website, spinnercraft.com, but I haven't actually did a full in-depth on it yet. So here's the first full in-depth on the Lil Baller spinner, the next spinner in the Baller series. First we had the Big Baller, then we had the Hex Baller, then we had the Tri Baller, now we have the Lil Baller, and let me tell you, this thing is pretty fun because it's one of the coolest multi-purpose spinners. It has about 5 different functions. There's about 5 different things you can do with it. Plus it just spins really easy. I just love how fast you can spin this. You can get your finger right on the arms and give it a nice strong power spin. It's just a fun spinner, but there's about 5 different things that you can do with this, and that's something that you generally don't find with a spinner. Generally you just have one function, you can spin it in your hand or maybe spin it on the table, and that's about it. So this kicks it up a notch. I'm excited to show you all the different things that this thing can do. So yeah, let's go ahead and check that out right now. Boom! Alright guys, let's get right into the review of the Lil Baller. Now I love this spinner, like I said before, because it's such a multi-purpose spinner. It has a lot of different functions, it can do a lot of different things, and it makes this really enjoyable because it has so many different functions. Most spinners you get, and basically what you can do is you spin them, you fidget, and that's pretty cool. You can do tricks with them. This one though has about 4 or 5 separate individual functions, which is really cool for a plastic spinner. So obviously first off you can see that it's a regular fidget spinner. You can enjoy spinning it like a 3-arm because of the way that it captures the finger in here, and because the balls are actually really small, it gives you, as you can see, just a really nice spin, easy to spin, and easy to get nice warps like that. So you can use it as a fidget spinner. The second thing that you can do is, as you noticed here, if you take the caps off, it comes with this little top stick that you can go ahead and stick inside. Now all of a sudden you've converted it from a fidget spinner to a spinning top, which is pretty fun too. And I'll show you how that works. And then if that wasn't enough, you can take the cap off, you can stick this rubber band on, you can slide the spinner on there, and you can stick the other side of this rubber band here, and now all of a sudden you've got a pen or pencil spinner that you can enjoy, and that makes kind of like a really fun aspect for the spinner. You can probably spin that on pretty much anything, and there's probably some challenges in there that I haven't thought of yet, but there's probably some cool challenges you could do with something like this. Look at how fun that looks. Really nice warp, really cool, really easy to use, and as you can see even the bearing moving around inside there, which is kind of fun. And this is basically what you get in the pack. You've got your spinner, you got an extra ball, which is kind of cool, you've got the top feature there that you can pop in, and you've got your backup bands that you can use to make it into a top spinner or into a pencil or a pen spinner. Now the cool thing about this too is, besides all of this, Of course, it has a ceramic hybrid bearing, so you've got a nice high-end bearing in there. It's not a steel bearing, and if you have a Pro fidget spinner or if you have a traditional ABS spinner, you can actually pop this bearing out, put it in your own spinner, and you can upgrade your own spinner. So it's kind of like, it works in this spinner obviously, and it's a really cool bearing that you can easily remove and place in your own spinner, so you can kind of have a multi-purpose use out of this. So you can use the bearing, you can use it as a top, you can use it as a regular fidget spinner, you can use it as a pen spinner, and the last thing is you can, of course, as you can see here, like the big ballers, you can mix and match colors. So if somebody had bought a blue and an orange, they were able to mix and match this bottom panel here, and of course the caps too, but they can mix and match this bottom panel here and create their own custom modded out version. Now, the same thing you're going to find with the Lil Baller. You can create, obviously you can see this one's half red, half green. And here's the great thing about this is the spinner that has no screws. So there's nothing to strip, there's nothing to mess up on this. It's really simple, it's really easy, and that's why this spinner is really basic, because holding this thing together is simply just this bearing here. So if I apply a little bit of pressure here and pop the bearing out, well, I still hold this together, and then I can lay that on a table, and it's literally as easy as that. I want to change colors, no problem. Pop on a new color, slide the bearing in, nice and easy, make sure it's centered, and that's it. You're back in business, you're good to go, you've modded it out, and simple, quick, easy. Of course, you can put the same color caps on, you can change the caps. So essentially you could have a cap of one color, this part of the spinner could be one color, the red part of the spinner could be another color, and then the final cap could be another color. So you can really kind of create these custom and have fun with them. You can mix and match, or you can keep them even just the way they are plain, which I really love. Comes in 6 different colors. It's just a fun spinner overall. Again, this isn't a trick spinner. This isn't something you're going to throw up in the air, and mainly because, as I said, it doesn't have any screws on it, right? So it doesn't have the screws holding it together like a trick spinner would, but it's not meant to do that. It's meant to be used as a multi-purpose spinner, a fidget spinner, and you know, you want to take your time with it, even when doing the spin with the top. You know, you want to do it just right so you can kind of get a nice drop on it. Otherwise, it can come apart because, again, it's not put together with any screws. But I think that's what makes it fun, is because it is different and it is a multi-purpose spinner. It kind of reminds me of like the SUV of spinners. You know, it can kind of just do pretty much anything, which is kind of cool. One cool thing I want to show you with this, which you can't do with a normal spinner, is when you have it in top mode and you've got the little top piece in there and you're spinning it like that, if you're somebody who does spinner tricks, you can actually try to do tricks with the stick in it, right? Where you're actually doing tosses and catching it on the stick. Now, it's one thing to catch it on the cap, it's a whole nother thing to catch it on the stick. So I think that's going to be a fun challenge for you guys. You can see an example of one of the guys on our pro team doing a trick like that right now. And that's it, just a really fun, quality, multi-purpose spinner. I think you guys are going to get a lot of use out of this. Again, great for fidgeting, works really nice. Just, there's something cool about this ball feature. You know, when you put your finger on it, you get a really nice push. I mean, you can get a crazy push if you want. You can get a nice little warp out of this. I just love this spinner overall. It just has so many different things that you can do with it and enjoy. Super easy for getting nice little warps, as you can see. And it's just great for fidgeting. I mean, it feels good in the hand. It's a really nice size. I love the Little Baller. Okay, almost hit 2 minutes on the table spin. So that's pretty awesome considering that, again, this isn't meant for super long times. This is more meant for all the different uses that it can have. But nearly a 2-minute shot. I love it, works great. Really digging this spinner. So, if you're interested in checking out the Lil Baller spinner, the multi-purpose spinner, go ahead and go to spinnercraft.com. You can click the link at the top of the screen, and we've got that available and ready to ship in 6 colors. Again, if you get more than one, you can mix and match, which is kind of fun. Create your own custom color spinner. Again, don't forget, sign up for the giveaway down below at the bottom of the video. Definitely sign up. We're giving away 100 spinners. And be sure to check out some of our past videos on some of our pro team members, and you can kind of see where this is going. You know, people still do use it, of course, for fidgeting, but it's also kind of turned into a bit more of a skill toy and kind of a sport in its own right. So check it out. It's kind of fun. Check out some of our last videos of our pro team members showing you some of the amazing tricks that they can do with this. Leave some comments below, and let me know what you guys think about the Lil Baller. This thing is so fun. First of all, is anybody into tops? How many people are into tops? Comment below. I want to know about that if you're into tops, because obviously this goes onto the top level, and what you think about the idea of spinning it on your pen or pencil. All right, guys, your boy Philip here from Spinnercraft. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope you guys have the most amazing weekend ever. Hopefully it's getting warm where you guys are at. Go outside, take your spinner, try some tricks, practice a few things, have a good time. Most importantly, keep smiling. All right, guys, your boy Philip here from Spinnercraft. Peace.